CNBC-TV18 presents the AI Dialogues in association with IBM.
Hello and welcome to CNBC-TV18 presents the AI Dialogues in association with IBM. I'm Ridu Bhandari. In the ever-evolving landscape of finance, artificial intelligence has emerged as a game changer, fundamentally transforming how banks and financial institutions operate, manage risks, and deliver services. According to a recent report by McKinsey, AI has the potential to deliver up to $1 trillion in annual value for global banks, mainly through efficiencies in areas like credit underwriting, risk management, and customer service. The question is no longer if, but how institutions will integrate AI effectively while balancing innovation, cost optimization, and regulatory compliance. So today we have an outstanding panel of leaders here with us who are at the forefront of this transformation. Let me welcome my guests tonight, Venkatraman Venkateshwaran, CFO of Federal Bank, Vishwanath Ramaswamy, Vice President and Technology Leader at IBM, Ravindra Nahar, CFO of HDFC Securities, and Gobind Jain, CFO of IndusInd Bank. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us here today on the AI Dialogues. We're talking about how AI is transforming banking and financial institutions, particularly as far as your operations are concerned. So, Venkat, if I can come to you first, give us a sense of the goal setting that you're doing for transforming your operations and some of the early use cases that you're exploring right now.
Federal Bank has always been at the forefront of adopting technology and adapting quickly to changing technology as well. And the latest initiative of Federal Bank was the launch of Smile Pay, which we did a few weeks back, which is based on Smile face recognition. In terms of adoption of AI and initiatives, we follow a very calibrated approach. We want to make sure that we do the proof of concept before we get big into anything. So right now, we are doing the pilot in three different areas. The first one is on credit assessment, credit underwriting as well. In that, basically, we have financial statements of listed entities, which is available in public forum. Currently, it's done by a group of people who pour through the financial statements, do the analysis, ratios, and then come up with a summary. So we're using technology, AI, to do that and give us a page of summarizing what we need and also the exceptions. What usually takes 2 days is now done in 15-20 minutes. That's number one. Second area where we are doing the proof of concept is policy documents. Large number of policies which banks have, which runs into several hundreds of pages, each policy. And when we are presenting to the board for review or annual refresh, there isn't time for anyone to read the entire set of documents. So we're using AI to kind of summarize and give an executive summary in say 3 or 4 pages of the entire policy document, highlighting the changes, if any, which has happened from the past. And the third area where we are doing this is in transaction monitoring and fraud prevention in the compliance side. Transaction monitoring, again, is something which is an important area for banks and hugely data driven and time specific as well. So that is one area. And fraud prevention, trying to address or reduce the number of false positives. So these are some of the initiatives which are currently underway in the bank.
Gobind, if I can come to you next. A lot of data is being generated on a daily basis, copious amounts of data that all banks are dealing with. What's the biggest challenge in kind of ensuring that this data is structured properly and is useful for any AI-powered tool? Secondly, where all are you helping reduce costs when it comes to optimization of your operational efficiencies? Which are some of the key areas that banks can utilize AI into, particularly to reduce costs?
So these technologies can process a large amount of data with lesser time and more efficiency, provided you are able to write the right kind of algorithms. So these technology, once you deploy on that, they can process through both structured and unstructured data and create an outcome for you, which otherwise humanly it's not possible to gain an insight. The only few challenges come, and one is that a lot of customer information you'll have to make available to these tools, and somewhere maybe you'll have to take enough preventive action so that data is not leaked out and the customer data privacy is maintained for the customer. Another thing is operations is always the backbone in a bank. So most of the things are done at the operation level. Even finance function uses the outcome of the operation. So it is the operations which handles the large chunk of transactions. So all kind of repetitive transactions which are handled by operation can be automated through AI. So where you can not only enhance the customer experience, but at the same time you can provide speed and efficiency and accuracy. There are other areas where you can use this technology in your document processing, like you can automate your legal documents, so standardize them, and once a particular type of customer comes or product comes, you have a standard template. Similarly, audit tools, you can very easily deploy the state of art audit tools to do the audit not only online, while at the same time transactions are happening. You can deploy this technology to see are there any aberration in the data. You can check any unauthorized logins. So you can put lot of means automation through these kind of technology. The only thing is that yes, it has to learn from your data.
Ravindra, cloud is a critical enabler of AI as far as operations are concerned. At HDFC Securities, give us a sense of how you are leveraging cloud technology in particular to ensure there is dynamic scalability, there is flexibility in terms of operations. What has the impact of cloud been, particularly on operational flexibility and cost efficiency as well?
So, being from stock broking industry where the number of transactions fluctuate depending on the various events and incidents, so we have to be ready with very flexible structure where we can increase our capacity as and when required, because for us the speed of transaction is very critical, because any delay in transaction can have impact on the transaction of clients. So it is critical for us to be ready with flexible capabilities where the cloud structure is quite helpful. Still, as of now, we are into evaluation phase and some of the applications that we are trying to move on cloud. But yes, I believe cloud can help a lot in this area.
CNBC-TV18 presents the AI Dialogues in association with IBM.